RNC co-chair Lara Trump joins us now. It's good to have you back on. You know, the one thing that should be said is this was a tremendous gift to your father-in-law, who tweeted out thank you today, because you could not ask for more of a liability than this lunatic that she chose today.
Yeah, I mean, Rob, you said that Kamala Harris was the most far-left radical to ever run for president. Now with Walz in there, they are the most far-left radical ticket in the history of American politics. There is no doubt about it. You just went through a litany of the issues with this guy. And I think every American needs to pay very close attention to this, because if these two get a hold of our country, you thought it was bad under Joe Biden. Think about the same policies that Biden and Harris have implemented, but on steroids, because the difference is, while Joe Biden has been this empty vessel who they've kind of manipulated and maneuvered around, Kamala Harris has bought in to these ideas and is actually more radical in so many ways, along with Governor Walz. So don't make a mistake about this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the future of America. It looks like Minneapolis during the Summer of Love riots. Pay attention to what's going on. And I guess, you could look at it as a gift. I hope that the Jewish American population has seen what Kamala Harris did here. To your point, you had a Jewish man having to denounce his pro-Israel views in order to then get snubbed because they had to go for a guy who would play to the radicals in the base of their party. The whole thing is crazy. The fact that we are here 16 days after Kamala Harris was coronated, Tim Walz is her running mate. Just get ready for the DNC, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be a wild ride. And I can't wait till Donald Trump wins on November 5th so that we can put an end to this craziness.
I want to just show something. This is an email from Tim Walz's staff when he was governor during COVID. And it shows a staff and a governor desperately looking for a reason to lock everyone down, not just the elderly, the people at risk. He says, as people push back on youth sports and whether they really need to be ended, we need to more explicitly tie youth sports to long-term care. People are going to youth sports events and then going to their jobs in long-term care the following day. So this just to remind people, Minnesota locked down way too long. This guy loved having everybody locked up in their homes, having everybody under control, the way every Marxist wants to have their populace. They needed a reason to make everybody stay inside. Everybody knew kids were fine. Kids playing soccer games on the weekend was fine. He said, we got to figure out a way to end that, and they came up with it.
And don't forget, he also had the snitch line. So if you saw your neighbor in some way potentially violating his COVID mandates, these draconian, crazy, far left COVID mandates, you could call and snitch on your neighbor and sick the government on your neighbor. I mean, my gosh, this is so Orwellian. It is so crazy to see this. It actually took place several years ago in the state of Minnesota. So whenever we tell you that these people are, Rob, they're not just socialists, they are communists in a lot of ways. That is not hyperbole by any stretch. Some of the things that you've seen this man do absolutely border on the lines of communism. And I can tell you, I, for one, do not want that in my country.
It really is scary to see the kind of people. This party has changed so dramatically in just the last 5-10 years. It's terrifying. I mean, these people are way far to the left, and now they've really got the foothold now. I mean, they really do. They've got Biden's now out of the way. Pelosi's done. She's loony. The party leaders are fading out. They're too old. And the new generation of that party is rabidly left. That's really, really scary stuff. Lara Trump, thank you so much. We appreciate it.